baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Second, gonna be a play, and he is out. No, no, no. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish.
He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
An early winter check-in. With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2025 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jake Thompson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Next for New York, Smokey, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Arias has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels. Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia.
Center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
Digging in once again, Smokey. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 now. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. Beckman on at first, nobody out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 1 out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey field. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Chet Nichols. He singled his last time up.
Nichols.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Smokey it in. Throw to the plate. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. Striding in once again, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Beckman gets his lead at first, nobody out. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
3-2 now. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Tapia ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look. 6-3, the final score today. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The show is on the... Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one got a piece of him. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners going. Takes this the other way to right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And there he goes towards second. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Garrett Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up the middle. Smokey. It up. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Ready once again, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Tyler Austin would be next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Austin. It was a walk in his last trip. Set. Here's the 3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. In now for Cleveland, Raimel Tapia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. Now this is hit not all that hard out this. And he's safe. So striding in, Greg Acosta.
Greg Acosta.
The 1-2 pitch. A line shot to third base. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark.
Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Garrett Ramos. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, number 2.
1-1-1. Toward second. Smokey. And that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The count now at 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Full count. Here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Chad Hutton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey.
Second baseman.
The pitch.
Nope.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Line toward the alley in left center. Ramos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way is pitch number 70. Sent on the ground out to second. Smoke right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Smoke's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramos has a play, makes the play, 1 away. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Yankees. At the plate, Smokey, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Smokey.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Guzman over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Greg Patterson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled as swing. Striding in for Oakland, Diego Vasquez. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Smokey cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Smokey 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Two and 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Line drive to center field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil. Evening baseball. Ready now, Smokey. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming, here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. set to get his evening at the plate started, Geraldo Abreu. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things around in a hurry. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smokey waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Smokey, he'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, on to first, a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Israel Johnson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line to the right side. Otto is there, makes the catch, and the side is ready for another shot now. Smokey, he'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Smokey, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now a throw over to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. And the throw's in fact dropped. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Vasquez looking up, and what a shot. That one hit the sweets.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy.
Digging in to try it again. Scott Souza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Scott Souza.
Back up the middle. Smokey ranging up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Rosales. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. To short, hit hard. The second for on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that one just missed outside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Austin. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Runners on the move for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. This is line to left. Murillo is there, and he'll bring this one in. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in once again, Walter Sinclair. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Right fielder, Edward.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edward Otto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Edward Otto goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Catherine Rafael Coronado.
Hard hit at third. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 7-5 tonight's final. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Now from a plate. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Flores stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger. Next up for the A's, Alex Murillo. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in for Oakland, Scott Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Souza.
Rounded to third. This could be 2. Dozier picks it up. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Back now at the Oakland. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Flores leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Johnson is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Greg Patterson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 36.
Pulled toward right center field. Smokey moving to his left. Makes the play, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Sergio Guzman.
Second baseman, Sergio Guzman.
Sliced hard on the ground. To his left. And there are two away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Into the box now, Corey Lovett. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey comes up. And that's the second out. Next for New York, Smokey. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. A ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And a changeup right down the middle. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
He's running. Ground ball left side.
Come on, get
and
down,
a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Struck him out, and the potential go-ahead. In now, Smokey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Lovett going back At the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Go hard.
Smokey is digging for home. And a relay home. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Michael Feliz claims the win. Almost ready for standing in, Smokey, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
First baseman,
The 1-1. Runners off for second. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
You're going.
And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hold it.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're
coming to the plate now, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Puig looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit a...
Digging in, Smokey. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is...
Into the box now, Ryan Nathan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ball right side. Smokey gloves it. And there's one down now. Stepping in for the Jays, Anthony Nunez. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Nunez.
The 2-2. Round to the right side. Smokey over. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1 ball, 2
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-2's the count.
2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Puig's got a read on it. 1 out.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career.
We are inside and under the striding into the box, Smokey. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Nunez is there and trying to pick things up where he left off. Rio Ruiz. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
1-1.
Ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a changeup right down the middle. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Hansen.
Hard on the ground to second. Smokey is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Rio Ruiz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here it comes, 2-0. Changeup in for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1. Tyler Austin would be next. Strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Tyler Austin now. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Just got a piece up the line. And it's too late as he's in there.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Tyler Austin would be next. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning. We are north. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Count even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Tyler Austin would be next. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Next for New York, Tyler Austin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There he goes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long. Digging in for his second at bat, Alan Henson. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time. So stepping in, Smokey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's digging in and looking for more. Willie Wagner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball one. Sinclair at third. Otto at second. Moroff at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Here's Tyler Austin now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes for second. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Billy Hamilton.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scoops it up, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
It's on the cold side. Set to get his day started, Smokey, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
First baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Rounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hamilton is under it, and that's the third out. So striding in, Willie Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Willie.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey has it. And that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he takes ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Tyler Austin would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Striding in once again, Tyler Austin looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in.
On the back, pick it up.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the. Now batting, Smokey. Last time through was a base hit.
Smokey.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back safely. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And digging in, Smokey. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a fastball on the outer third. The 2-2 lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. Stepping in, Smokey, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Bryant shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now. Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Nope, that's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There, on to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Leading off the inning, Chauncey Hillman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're at the back end of this game.
What a play it's. To first. Wow. Striding in for Boston, Chauncey Hillman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Yankees. Tuesday night baseball. Settling in now, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2-1 to count. 2-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Rico Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And the inning is it sent out to second. Smokey cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now at the plate, Chauncey Hillman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient. You're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Throw to first in time. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rodriguez calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Rico Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the 1-2. Right back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance, Buster Stewart.
Left fielder, Buster.
The windup and the 0-1. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York posted a 3-run first to propel them to the So striding in, Smokey, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Ian Kroll. Friday night baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santiago is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Jankowski. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scored. Up next for the Rays, Luis Sardinas. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Luis Sardinas.
The 1-2. On the ground out to second. Smokey moving. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches.
Digging in to try it again. Darren Thorman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
He's set and the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that one right down Main Street.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Flores over at second. Moroff on at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Miller, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Miller.
This is popped up. Smokey is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Now at the plate, Art Rincon. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Is all that matters.
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Charlie Alvarez earns his first win. Hope your weekend's going. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Smokey. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Thorman is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And next for New York, Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this.
3-2 full count. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
All right, hold on.
Only
right
play
here.
will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there. In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Rincon is under it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard down the line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with...
Ready now, Romeo Maddox, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Antonio Santiago.
Left fielder, Antonio Santiago.
Hit out towards second. Smokey loves it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So digging in now, Albert Almora. He was a double play victim last time around.
Albert Almora.
On the ground out to second. Smokey comes up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Smokey. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 the count. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Judd on third. Flores on second. Moroff on at first with 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. Digging in and looking for more, Art Rincon, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. On the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Standing in, Thomas Vaughn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 9th inning coming up. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows?
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees. So coming to the plate, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Abraham Quevedo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Smokey 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good battle. Count remains full. Judd, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Almora. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Travis Jankowski.
Hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Smokey. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Hard on the ground to the right. Smokey from shallow. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quevedo has it in his tracks. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Romeo Maddox. He's 1 for 4 for the game. It out towards second. Smokey takes it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In order to go to a 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th. MLB The Show. Set to get his day started, Smokey, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Art Rincon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rincon.
Side. Smokey is up with it. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he gets ahead 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count was 2-1.
And now a pitch on the way. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. Santiago on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Striding in once again, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in once again, Tyler Austin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Spangler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Leading off the inning, Willard Spangler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop, and they could certainly use that right now.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Smokey. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here's Tyler Austin now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to...
Now from the home of the... Set to get his evening at the plate started, Smokey. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line.
Pick it up.
His foot in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Next for New York, Hunter Dozier. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And the runner's breaking for third. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Beckman aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Up next for Minnesota, Walter Jim. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So ready for another shot now, Smokey. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. In there, strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Striding into the box, Smokey. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Austin. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Shim comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home. He's running, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Rodney Schmidt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score runs as we're moving late into this one. Time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time. The next twin up, Pedro Casto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Final strike for the Twins. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2. MLB The Show's digging in the switch hitter, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. And at the plate, Forrest Gomez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out towards second. And there's one gone to start the night. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Dias, he went deep in his first at-bat. Got in store for us here. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in now, Randy Maris. He drew a walk his first time up. To end the inning as it's sent out to second. 2 is Smokey. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here. Into the box now, Smokey. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Dias patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So stepping in, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's Tyler Austin now.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here,
digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Ready now, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 3-0. Runners off for second, and that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Up next for the game.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hit well on the ground to first. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory.
First up. Now to the plate, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now.
Smokey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting fourth.
In now, Tyler Austin. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second, and he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And the runner back. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Runners going. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through. A base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Walter Sinclair.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping into the box, Ryan Judd. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Runners on the move for second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. At the plate, Freddie Varner. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is fine. Now at the plate, Smokey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Smokey.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Smokey is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Tyler Austin now.
Tyler Austin.
And there he goes towards second. High in the air out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Brian Dozier.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Line toward right center. Medrano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, B.J. Crandall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 0-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he lays off for ball 1. Beckman at second. Moroff at first. 2 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And striding in once again, Walter Shim. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Walter Shim.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. He'll whip this one to first in time, and then ready for another chance. B.J. Crandall and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down when they've had runners on base, but haven't been anything together.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely.
Up next for Minnesota, Matt Dias, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Final strike for the Twins. On the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 5-1. About set for base. So next to the plate for the Royals, Bryant Colon. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. He's out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And quickly there are 2 away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. In is Jorge Soler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a ball 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Dutton is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. There's a little chopper up the middle, played on the back. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. Next for New York, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the 2nd.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tyler Austin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's running.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Stand up.
And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, you smoked that thing.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Throw is in time, and they're able to. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Beckman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Pinder. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On the ground to the right side. Smokey. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again. Smokey 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two is a changeup that misses, 3-2. Tyler Austin will be next. Count remains full.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's Tyler Austin now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Swing and a ground ball to third. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Throw won't get him. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
at the plate, Walter Sinclair. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Coming to the plate now, Edward Otto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Lifted in the air out to right. Mondesi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
First baseman, Trey Mancini.
The 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get a...
Stepping into the box, Smokey. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these numbers.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is a tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Kansas City Royals led this game from
Our final
100. Ready now, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Colon will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Jorge Soler.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bob Humphrey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Smokey. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 20.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Don Wilson, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Walker comes set. 2-2 on it. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in now, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Smokey.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Ball.
And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third. Street over to his left, and that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Don Wilson. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time. Some off-speed pitches.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. So striding in, Smokey. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Pinder is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the Royals DH, Arturo Samuels. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. The 1-1 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Leaned in to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Kansas City took the lead in the 4th and held on until afternoon. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Morov, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Runner goes for third.
All right, hold up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Colon. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He reached on a single in his first try. Runner breaks for third.
All right, hang on, right there.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Michael Schuster. He singled his last time up.
Schuster.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Smokey takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Don Wilson, he flew out in his last at bat.
3-3-3.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday for the...
Digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Missed with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. But one's all they get. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. A fly out and a single for him so far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Smokey just to his left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Smokey.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 4-3 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And a neck-high fastball that time.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Colon calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 7-4 the final finish today. The Royals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the afternoon baseball. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Tyler Austin now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is standing in. Smokey set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Hahn finds it. A throw down to first, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Arturo Samuels. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the at the plate, Michael Schuster. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Schuster.
Sent on the ground out to second. Left, Smokey. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next for New York, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0. Drops in on the outer third for a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in now for Kansas City, Bryant Colon, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. from the stretch. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no.
Now in the box, Smokey, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Don Wilson. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, a 2-out hit'd win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The 0-1. And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Colon is calling for it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the...
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Yankees. Second
A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our Wednesday night baseball. Digging in now, Smokey. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Digging in, Tyler Austin, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And now the runner's trying for third. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding in for his first at-bat, Mike Moustakas, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he got him, minimizing the damage at... Settling in now, Smokey. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in, Smokey. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1. Tyler Austin is on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here's Tyler Austin now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out to center field. Benitez is there. And that's the 3rd out. In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to punch him out again. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. A double play. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pena moves over. And that ends the inning. Nothing. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Corey Yoder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the payoff pitch. The 3rd, 5. Dozier scoops it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit hard to short, right to him. 1 on to first, and they turn the double play. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first. About set for Into the box, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Medeiros has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down with... Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out? High and deep to center field. Benitez racing back. And it's gone. Now batting, Jonathan Stowe. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Walker comes set. Here it is on the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Back up the middle. Smokey has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Runner's on his way to third, and a step off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Smokey stands at second with no outs. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Riding in once again, Edward Otto. And their runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pena has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A fastball that just misses inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. So stepping in, Tyler Austin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner goes for second. Softly hit here to the left side. And 4-2 the final score today. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first. A great start to. Next for New York, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. And that misses, ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Ball 2.
2-2.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Forrest Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Walter Sinclair would be next. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing hard liner to left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now the relay home, and the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Medrano has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Gary Schuster, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Schuster.
0-2, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey moving right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. The next twin up, Matt Diaz.
Center fielder, Matt Diaz.
1 toward the hole. He'll get to this hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in once again, Pedro Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pedro Castro.
1-1-1. Sharply on the ground. Smokey is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in to start the ninth, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right
now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Shim is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to.
The show is on. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2. In now, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do. To pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Hamilton leads off first with 1 away. In there, 2-2. The 2-2. He's running. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop.
Right here.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he moves all the way up to third here. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dozier hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he'll be up next for Minnesota, B.J. Crandall. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So stepping in, Smokey, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. It is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Hot shot on the ground is short. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Smokey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Flores is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Schmidt in foul ground. And that retires the side. 4-2 the final score tonight. The New York Yankees wrote an important 6th afternoon. Into the box now, Smokey. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Smokey is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Stand up, stand up.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Smokey, the runner at third. Moustakas at second with 2 gone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go?
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Maybe not as this stays up in the... Ready now, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Yeah. 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick...
Now in the box, Matt Dias. He reached on a single in his first try. 1-2, here it comes. On the ground toward short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Smokey will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? It's a bomb. Hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets...
Stepping up now, Walter Jim. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. Smokey. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Smokey. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the third baseline. Dozier brings it in. There. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... At the plate, Smokey. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hunter Dozier is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dias is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The New York. Coming to you from digging in now, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran. Not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away. Next for Seattle, Robert Drummond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey fields it clean. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Into the box now, Smokey. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
To 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Another full count pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Dozier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Striding in once again, Edward Otto.
Right fielder, Edward.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Walter Sinclair. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Jenkins is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The M's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Well, it's a cold night. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Count still at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Just getting started here in Seattle. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time. popped him up. Castaneda in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. And digging in now for the Mariners, Ben Gamel. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Jenkins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Hunter Dozier would be next. And the 3-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to third. To his left, Drummond. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Smokey. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Line toward the alley in left center. Baez is going to have room out there as he ready for another chance. Smokey, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickens moves over. 1 away. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Seattle Mariners took the lead in the 4th and held on. Broadcasting. So digging in now, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Flores stands at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Campos going back on it at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
And the runner will get back standing. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner goes for second, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. In now, Ken Jenkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 2-1 pitch. 1-1. On the ground is short. Could be 2. 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets... Ready once again, Smokey. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Flores, base runner at first with one out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied down the left field line. Baez is in pursuit. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next for Seattle, Ben Gamel. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Next will be the designated hitter, Freddie Dickens. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ball to third, and they could get two. The second on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. At the plate, Smokey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But even better job at the plate to take that one.
Come on, get there,
back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Baez ranging back. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping in, Ken Jenkins. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Ken Jenkins.
Then the inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. There. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 10-6, the final score in this game. Seattle put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Tyler Sau earns